US President Donald Trump is threatening to escalate attacks. Sean Bell has the details on the latest assault on Iran.
So Central Command have announced today that over 3,000 targets have been struck in Iran during the first week of the war. That's a very high sortie rate, and President Trump has announced today that that's going to increase even further. We're seeing some footage of some of those strikes being released today. The priority for the Americans and the Israelis have been rolled back air defences, then strike the missile systems and gain control of the air. Once you control the airspace over Iran, it gives you the chance to go after the uranium enrichment plants and also some of the IGC. Now, the challenge, of course, is how do you increase the bombing rate? Fighters only carry about 3 bombs. You need some heavy bombers to do that. And that would explain while the Lancer B-1 bomber has arrived in RAF Fairford. We understand that several of these bombers are now in place. They carry up to 24 cruise missiles and an outstanding £75,000 of ordnance. Meanwhile, the IDF are focused on leadership targets still in Tehran. Over the last few days, the compounds have been pounded again and again. And a video released yesterday by the IDF showed that even though today 50 jets have been operating 100 bombs, why are they still targeting the same facility? Well, the IDF earlier today, released a video footage of some of the reasons behind it. This is the compound where they've been targeting in the middle of Tehran. Largely above ground, that has been destroyed over the most recent bombing campaign. But if you look at this graphic, it shows all these red blobs of different access points through underground tunnels to an underground complex underneath that facility. Now, although above ground largely has been destroyed, the danger is there are levels upon levels upon levels of corridors and facilities below ground. And right at the bottom, concrete reinforced, steel reinforced, is a network, a labyrinth of tunnels where the Iranians can do command and control, coordinate the war, undoubtedly have lots of high-tech communication systems, and as we're seeing, some briefing facilities that are available in here. How do you take out these sorts of facilities? We saw in Operation Midnight Hammer, the Americans used the B-2 bomber with very big 20,000-pound bunker buster bombs. If you don't have those, Israel doesn't, then you use fighter jets with smaller weapons and you keep pounding away into the hole. And that's what we've been seeing over the last couple of days. The real question, of course, is will the stockpiles be able to last? President Trump has claimed that he's been talking to American industries and they promised to quadruple the supply of weapons. The challenge is, are they going to be able to keep pace with demand?
Sean Bell with those details.